Well, folks, long hiatus, but we're back. Episode 33, I think.
Of the Ghouls,
Of the
yes.
Ghouls.
What's become of the Ghouls in the time how long have we been off? 3 weeks? 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks? What's become of the Ghouls? Well, we're the same.
No,
We're different?
I'm 25,
Oh, yeah, Luke turned 25.
and I have a new job.
And Luke has a new job.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
Luke's different, I'm the same.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nothing's
really been going on. Nothing really at all.
Talk about the job.
Folks, we left the financial company, and now we're at a I think my job title now is that I work. There's a warehouse that ships stuff off,
Right.
and I had to review all the cameras and make sure everyone's doing their job right. So I think I'm like a big rat.
Yeah, you're a stool pigeon.
What's that mean?
That means you're a rat for the government.
Yeah, well, not for the government, for the company. So
Yeah.
Most money I've made ever. So I don't mind being a rat.
Well, you're.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm making 58,000. I find 180,000.
Look at this guy throwing his. You are.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm kidding.
How
I'm
dare
kidding.
you?
Cut that. I was just giving that from the business.
This is episode 32 of the Ghouls.
That was because of the ratting.
Oh, yes.
Well, because this is like you should tell on them for stealing the for going and having Thanksgiving with their families, like the COVID.
Oh yeah, that was.
I feel like I didn't mean this negatively. This is good. You're not actually a stool pigeon. You're Luke Kincaid.
Of course, I'm a couch nigga. Black man.
484.
484. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very happy to get out of that old job. That old job, I mean, it was an easy job, but my manager was a piece of shit.
It was Lakshmi, right?
It was not Lakshmi.
Another
because I
Indian?
love Lakshmi, but
Yes, we do.
this guy was a piece of shit. Should I talk about it, I guess?
Talk about what?
My old boss.
Talk about him going in black or the black outfit.
Yeah, he's an Indian guy, and he for Halloween, he's literally wore a daishiki shirt, orange daishiki shirt with a gold chain and an afro, and I was stunned because I was like, "There's no way he's
the coon,
a black guy."
Right?
We're in an office.
Cut out that I said coon.
I will.
Right.
And there's no way that he's dressed like this, and I was like, "What the?" And I go over to this one guy. This guy John. He's a good guy.
Sounds gay.
He is gay.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell was he supposed to be? He goes, I don't know, man. He just looks like a guy to me. I'm like,
a guy. He looks like a guy.
He's like a fucking black guy. He's like, I don't know.
Is John black?
No, John's like an army guy.
I don't know. Y'all dude looks like a fucking coon to me. What are you fucking talking about, dude?
And I was like, all right, well, I didn't know what he was, and he was supposed to be a hippie. So I texted my buddy Justin. I was like, yo, I swear to God, Edmonds, I use his name, but I don't care. I swear to God, my boss is dressed like a hippie, just like a black guy. He's in blackface for Halloween. He goes, no way. I go, I swear to God. I was like, I'll send you a picture. He goes, all right. I took a picture. I talked to the supervisor. I'm like, what are you supposed to be? And he said, a hippie. What are you getting? No.
You didn't have to stop.
I didn't know what you were doing.
Oh my gosh, I hit the table. I stood up for a moment. I'm already laying down.
He took drugs, folks.
I went and got the Kool-Aid man.
And I was like, I asked him what he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be he said he's supposed to be a hippie. So I sent a picture to him, and I said he's supposed to be a hippie. He goes, he ain't no damn hippie.
Oh no!
Yeah, it was like, what the fuck? And he would give me these coded messages all the time, like. One time he called me.
Maybe he is a hippie then. Coded message, probably drug delusion.
And he was like, just want to see, I just had a question for you. So I was like, do you want to be here? And I was like, why do you ask that? And he was like, well, mostly because, you're not really doing the stuff I tell you to do. So
when did he say that?
It's like 3 months ago, probably.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and I was like, all right. And he's dating one of the coworkers there, so that's always.
So that's confirmed? She's hot, right?
No. Well, she's hot for being on the team with all guys and old women.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Those are the hottest.
Yeah.
We do open mic comedy, buddy. Okay.
Yeah, true. That's a good point. She'd be a hot comic then.
Oh,
yeah,
my
yeah.
God, yeah.
And he would lie and say she's funny. Like, oh, she actually is really funny.
That's how you can tell a comic's hot, if you lie and say she's kind of fun. There are a few who are funny for women, and then there are a few women who are actually funny, which is, there are a few days where it snows in Texas.
But yeah, it was just brutal, and I was so happy to put in my notice just to get out of that fucking situation.
When do you start the new one?
This start Monday.
Oh man,
I took a little week off.
That's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
What else we had? We had your birthday. What did you do for your birthday? Did you do anything good?
I went out to eat with my family just like an hour ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. And you moved on at Funniest
that was the biggest
this week?
Thing. Yeah. The funniest. The last podcast we were like dreading going.
I still am.
Yeah, so am I. And I advanced at Funniest. I don't know. I hate to talk about it because I feel like I'm talking like bragging about myself, but I'm very happy I moved on at Funniest.
Yeah, me too. It would have been you, Medina, and Ebony, 3 black queens.
Before Juneteenth.
Yeah,
I think it's rigged.
Well, that's the only reason.
It was not rigged.
It's not rigged, but it's all right.
But no, Ebony did great. So did the great Medina.
We love Medina. Future guest on the show. Actually, she could come on anytime.
She's in politics. She'll have to accept. I don't think it'll look good for her. Future guest on the show. Future president of the United States, Medina.
She will be president. Do you know? When we were taking that picture with her on Juneteenth, great photo of all us blacks on Juneteenth. By the way, a lot of the Bar 13 blacks were there together outside the place by the food truck. It
Best wank in the scene, I say.
Oh, you say?
I know.
You tell truths. Okay, that's the best mic there is. I wanted Luke to host I tell me if you guys think this is a good idea. I'm not hosting a mic. Luke doesn't want to stay till the end, but I thought he should have hosted for Juneteenth and worn blackface, shoe polish.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Why not?
That's stupid.
What, you think that's degrading?
No, it is degrading.
Shoe polish?
Brother, I'm a top baby face, brother. You can't put me down like that.
I'm the top heel. I'm a big heel, dude. I'm such
But yeah, it was a very, very fun time. Very happy to. My mother was there, and she saw me get to advance at Funniest, and it was like, okay, it was cool.
All right, speaking. Well, I wanted to talk about it because last time since we last been on, we've had Brandon Dunbar almost guest on this show. We went to his, and when we were standing outside, you remember standing outside there drinking on that random stoop before we went in? That's the best part of the night.
Yeah, it is.
That's the best part of any helium experience I've ever had.
No, I agree.
Like,
besides going through, but yeah, I enjoyed that more than watching comedy. Yeah, 100%.
I would, dear God, that's
I hate to be a cunt. I know you like laying down, but for clips, could you sit up? I'm so sorry. I hate to ask you that. I really hate to ask you that. But in case we get good clips, I'm really. You
don't think it'd be funny if I was laying down?
Well, I can't see your face when you're laying down.
Oh, all right.
I really apologize.
The blanket?
What's that?
Can I be under the blanket?
Yeah, be the blanket. It's fine.
Right,
just as long as this angle's good. For clips, I apologize.
Alan, that's where he was.
Yeah, he's been lost for a little bit, but yeah, it's been a very eventful week. Very eventful.
Yeah,
week.
I've been at comedy a lot. I've realized that comedy, I only go to it when my job sucks.
Yeah.
My job's been shit, so I was at comedy like 4 nights this week.
We had, I was out.
Or no, 3.
That's a lot. Yeah.
I went Sunday. I went Monday. I didn't go Tuesday. I went Wednesday. I'm going tomorrow.
I went Monday. I went Tuesday, and I went Wednesday.
Are you going tomorrow to Steve?
No.
Oh my God! What are you gonna do tomorrow?
Something with the birthday, I guess.
Oh my God! This guy's absorbed, folks.
Absorbed. What does that mean?
This guy's absorbed in the birthday. He thinks he's over open mic comedy.
It's my birthday week. I don't just celebrate the week. I celebrate the entire birth month, folks. And it's Juneteenth, too. Can't forget about that.
I kid. No, we joke. This is the week of Lukey. This is the new job. I'm glad. It's nice to see you're glowing.
Oh, I am glowing. If I'm not anything, I'm glowing.
You're burning. You're burnt. You're crisp.
I'm crisp.
Yeah.
I'm charred.
No, he's black, folks.
Did you see the Matt Stafford's wife clip?
Made me sick. Where
the fuck did she get off? Why would you even bring that up?
Luke, tell me that doesn't confirm everything I've ever said about women.
No, that does not confirm everything you said about women.
She fucked the guy she loves backup on the football team just to make him jealous.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit. What a pig and a
That's
whore.
not even the worst part, though.
That she talked about it?
How long ago was that? Was that
20
like 20 years ago?
20 years.
She's a fucking adult woman with kids who went through cancer, and she's still that big of an idiot to bring that up on a fucking podcast?
Women think they're empowered doing stuff like that. They're fucking idiots, dude.
That's insane.
You could be Tom Brady and your wife's going to cheat on you.
I know.
These women are fucking no good. They're nothing. They only are as loyal as their options force them to be. That's why you're almost better off fucking some pig.
That's why Dana White's wife is like good.
Well, you know why? Because he beats the hell out of her.
He slapped her, and they stayed together.
Yeah. Well, it shows that sometimes a man needs to take the power back.
I wouldn't say that, but I say they were a cohesive unit. They know it's like, listen, we fucked up, we got drunk, and when you hit me and I hit you, it's like.
If I were allowed.
But it's insane to me how that's fucked up. But I don't disagree with that. But it's just like I can't believe that a woman would actually like talk about that in confidence. I can't. No, but I can believe that a woman would do that. But I still cannot compute how somebody could say those words and they're like being empowered by doing that.
Especially because she's done jack shit to make money in her life.
Exactly.
Him fucking being the meal ticket. You wouldn't see her doing that if, you know what I mean? If the guy did, imagine if it was like Serena Williams' husband and did that.
Yeah, exactly. They'd be a fucking Tyler Perry movie about him or some shit.
It's disgusting.
It's so stupid.
I'm trans.
There was a one clip of like some fucking whore who said that this one NBA player liked to shit on her during sex, and I was like, why would anybody admit that? Why would anybody?
She wants people to buy her OnlyFans.
I guess so.
That's all these women care about, dude. Trying to fucking make money off their asses because they know they don't have any brains.
Right.
They and that's only 98% of women.
Only 98%,
which is the same number of women who are.
Well, thanks for 1234. Thanks, Otis.
I've always found women to be repulsive, repugnant. I've found them to be hideous. I just think they're no good. Except for using their slop holes to distribute a load or two. Yep. Well, what's wrong with that?
No, I hate when you talk like that because it's like, okay, well, this is going to show up on I'm going to call into HR and they're going to play a bunch of all your hits on the work screen. It's like, oh, I have this to look forward to. Oh, women are all fucking whores and they like getting. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't say that. He said that.
Yeah, I'm not saying they like it.
Yeah, but you edited it and you put it out there.
I'm saying they like the clout that comes after it.
No, that's so much better.
No, I think it's worse. I think it'd be something like they just want Ray Ballard.
Yeah, well, it's like it's still bad to say that.
I'm going to go around and lie and say I'm a veteran.
Why is that?
Well, because, recruiters came to my high school when I was a kid and tried to get people to join the Army. And that's a lot closer to joining the Army than some.
Please, I want to get taken down. I had a recruiter come. I still didn't think to join, but honestly, if I joined right out of high school, I would have been able to leave a lot earlier than now. It would have been a good idea.
Yeah, because 18 to 22. But you think about it, it's like that's the time. It could have changed because you become like an adult in those years.
Yeah, true.
So you wonder if you had those Army values instilled in you, you're a shill your whole life. That's why they try to get you when you're moldable. No guy in his 30s would just think let me join the Army unless his life is in shit.
Right.
The Army's a fucking load of shit. I wouldn't join if they fucking begged me. Could you imagine Uncle Sam here on his hands and knees, is that hand in his own ass asking me to join the military?
If somebody asks, if the military, it has to ask you to join the military, we'd be fucked.
Well, no, I would be a ruthless killer.
What's that?
I'd be able to kill the enemy. In a war with China, I'd be picking off people with no guilt.
No guilt?
None.
I don't believe you. There'd be some guilt. There'd be some guilt.
I could kill and feel.
I don't think you could.
No, I definitely couldn't. I'm a passive. I'm against violence. I'm really against. You notice I never say like, oh, I'll go kick this guy's ass because like I think it's so stupid.
Yeah.
If a flat earther,
I was always like that too. I never wanted to get in a fight
if a flat earther comes and beats my ass, that doesn't make the world flat.
Exactly.
And then the cops, they want you to fight. We promote a culture of violence so that we can fight and then get arrested and then we can pay court fees.
Right. It's like I almost got into a fight with a kid one time in high school, and I was like, dude, because I think I messed up his hat or something like that, and I was like, I'll give you the money for it. How much is it? And he goes, $30. I'm like, $30 for a hat? He goes, oh, we're going to fuck you up if you don't give me the money. Or I'll give you the money. Here's the money. And he's like, oh, Luke, you're a fucking pussy. It's like, I'm not going to go fight somebody over a fucking hat.
You'll fuck up your life, dude. You'll get arrested.
I'll get expelled from school. God forbid if we're going to fight in the bathroom. Well, God forbid I get punched, I get knocked out, and I fall and I smack my head against the floor or like a urinal or something like that.
Oh, I don't care about that.
I'll be paralyzed. Like, what? I'm not fucking doing it over some fucking stupid 13-year-old bullshit.
I got into a couple of fights in high school.
I never got into a fight. I only got into one fight.
Well, but I got bullied a lot, so I would have to just, like, you know what I mean?
I got bullied too. I don't think I got bullied.
Yeah, but you were in a white school. If you were the black guy fighting in the white school, you'd have been ostracized. So
oh my God,
not to. That's probably why people taunted. Like, you know what I mean? If they probably figured it's a free pass.
Yeah.
Like, cause who had the school sided with? The kid that they recasted Jesus for in the Living Station.
Exactly.
But
I never got into a.
Is my face showing? Is this tolerable?
You're good.
All right.
Yeah, I never got into a big fight in high school. I just grade school and even I always thought it was going to be. I thought the consequences were going to be pretty bad for it. So it's
me
like,
too.
It outweighed winning a fight.
Some kid threw a tennis ball at me once in the hall.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but I went and I beat him up in front of his friends. And that sounds so lame to say. Like, I think that's cringy now. I don't think that's cool.
Yeah, you're right though.
But I went and beat him up in front of his friends, and he didn't talk. Like, he didn't bother me after that. But I felt so stupid after that. It's like, why did it come to this?
Yeah, a tennis ball is probably the best ball to get thrown at you, actually.
Well, I know, but it was like a degradation thing somehow. Yeah. I don't understand how that's supposed to. But shows you what this kid's up to right now. I think he's a heroin addict. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, I don't think I've seen some. A lot of my people I know from college are like losers. A lot of people I know from college.
Yeah, me too.
Like that really shocked me. Like seeing like how much I had a kid.
My fucking ex-girlfriend's a fucking loser.
Well, she blows glass. She gives the glass to Huck to it. It blows the glass.
Ow.
And then. Like
hack to it.
I had a buddy, a guy I went to college with, both in broadcasting, and he wanted to be like a video editor for a little bit, and then senior year comes, talking to him, he changed his major to, I don't know what he changed. He changed it to be like a football, like a coaching scholarship. They'd be like a coach.
What a loser.
No one wants to see your feet, Otis. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, my God. Steven Spielberg here.
What are you doing? That's retarded.
What, this?
Yes. That was just sticking your foot out. Yeah, it's fucking retarded. Why are you doing that?
It's a running gag.
I don't like it. You're making me angry, Jerry.
A portion of our audience loves it.
Who? Who likes that?
The Ghoul Nation.
Who? The Ghoul Nation likes that.
Listen to them.
Who?
We like his feet.
No one likes that. It's fucking stupid.
Let us know whether you guys like the feet.
They don't like it. Everybody I've talked to said, why the fuck does Otis show his feet in the videos?
Michael Mack likes it.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
He's told me he likes it.
I don't believe you.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
He's a sicko.
Guys, please comment. Tell Otis stop showing
He said he wants me to rub my feet on his bald.
Yeah, it's really funny. Jesus Christ.
Hey, come on now. We don't have to name names.
You're perfect. You're a healthy weight. I shouldn't have said that.
No, I just don't like to shit on other comics.
Of course not. No.
How about one sock? I'll be a bisexual one.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. I forgot where I was going with this story. There you go. I had a friend. All my friends from college are like fucking. They have all these like weird jobs.
What?
What are you doing?
What?
Why? Why do you have to do this? You're killing me.
You hate this?
I fucking hate this.
Why?
I don't know why I hate it.
You always laugh at it.
I've tried it because I'm trying to tell a story. You keep fucking showing you're putting your leg up. I can't focus. I'm getting angry. I gotta zoom in. I'm trying to do a bit. All right, I forgot where I was going with this. Anyway.
All the kids, they have weird jobs.
Weird jobs. Like I had a guy who was really focused on like everybody in my major, which was of course communications, the greatest major of all time.
Yeah, it was journalism.
Of course. And he, like the one guy, like he was like the valedictorian of communication. Like he was like the by far and away the greatest student we had there, and he was going to South Carolina to be a multimedia journalist. And I was doing a show in Philly. He shows up and goes, "Hey man, I was in town. I figured I'd see your show." I'm like, "Oh, what's up, man?" He goes, "I'm like, what are you doing right now?" He goes, "Oh, I'm just bartending." I'm like, "Bartending? What are you bartending for?" He goes, I quit communications. It was like not for me.
You can't make any money doing it.
No, that's why.
That's my biggest regret going to school for that.
I hate it.
Except for the community college, it was a great decision because I met a lot of cool people. Then going to Temple for it, awful decision. Awful.
Yeah, I mean, you could get jobs in it, but then again, you make more money now.
Do you want to make $30,000 a year to live in a place you've never heard of before, and
exactly
work weekends
like
and
Jonestown,
nights,
Virginia, or some shit like that? Yeah, it's
Rapestown, Mississippi.
Yeah, it's like all stupid shit. Like yeah, I never heard anybody I don't remember hearing anyone say there's no money in the major when I was going to school.
No one did.
But I've heard everyone say it after I got the.
Yeah, well, that's because when I was a kid, if you told me I could make $30,000 a year, I would be over the moon about it.
That seems like a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, 20 years ago, compared to now, like even 5 years ago, pre-COVID, that was still not a lot of money then, but like. Look at how much things like we're celebrating now inflation going up at a less high rate than
right.
It was before. Like, well, at least it's not going up as bad as this. Or now gas dipping under $3.50 again.
It's like it's ridiculous. I don't understand. Like gas is like still expensive. I can't see. Oh wait, I had a fucking nightmare about this.
You're disturbed.
I am. I had a nightmare about. It's a weird dream. I had a dream. I forget what my dream was. What the fuck? I had a dream like the U.S. getting taken over by something. No, that wasn't a dream. That's when I woke up and realized that. I forget what my dream was. It's so rhetorical. I don't even want to say.
Little white boys and little black.
I had a dream George Costanza was in a spaceship terrorizing the world. That's what my dream was.
You didn't want to say that?
I thought it was really stupid.
No.
I felt embarrassed saying that, but it was. I've been having. 2 weeks ago, I had really bad nightmares.
Oh yeah, I have bad nightmares all the time. If you can believe something so
really?
silly.
What are your nightmares about?
Oh, just different things. I used to wake up screaming. Like when I was living at the old apartment, I'd wake up and the ex would be like, "What's the matter?" I'd say, "I don't know."
Really?
Yeah. I'm a disturbed guy.
Have they stopped? Yeah. Did they stop more that you moved out?
Not really.
No?
It comes and goes in periods.
You wake up screaming.
I'll be
Wow, what's a good dream that would happen to you?
I don't remember most of them.
Really?
Usually I'm gonna die. Or not die, I'm getting like beaten up.
Oh my God. By who? Man.
Not just dreams, buddy. Reality.
You got to stop the anti-Semitism, then they'll stop. That's dreams.
Well, I told you since I went to Vegas, I've been getting the fraud text about my card, and all the purchases are legit, but it'll ask me about a fraud text. They'll ask me about a purchase, be like, "Is this fraud?" And I'll say, "No, it's me. I did this," but I got declined for a $2 purchase at the parking meter the other day. I was on the phone with the bank for 25 minutes, and I got laughed at by a junkie, and I thought.
No.
Or because they own the banks.
Well, it's rude. So that also should come into your.
I wanted to say, I'll say this the next time I go to a mic. I wanted to tell that story because I told a variation of it on Wednesday. I want to say, now I don't know exactly who owns all these banks, but I'm starting to think that they might not really care about me at all. And they might actually celebrate the Sabbath on Saturday.
Maybe. I've had Jewish brisket before. That's pretty good.
Yeah. No, Jewish brisket. Yeah, very good.
I never had bagels and lox. I always heard that was really good.
It's very good. Yeah.
You've had it?
Yeah, I got it on the dime of the school. I took some of there's a kid who likes to go to the one bagel place, and I went and got like a $14 lox sandwich. I just put it on their credit card. I got yelled at for it. I'll do it again.
Yeah. What else happened? We saw the great AEW Collision.
Yeah, we saw a show last night. So, setting the scene, we went frequent collaborator with the Ghouls, Marco. He's like our Spike Dudley Ghoul.
Fan 27.
Fan 27. We love this guy. he and I, the three of us all went. We went down to Allentown, Pennsylvania, the PPL Center.
What a shitty fucking town that place is.
Nice arena though, right?
Yeah, really nice arena.
Isn't that crazy?
That town is horrible.
Allentown, yeah.
There was like 6 guys in fucking Mustangs or Challengers that are just revving their engines 24/7.
I know. Awful.
This is like Norristown times 10. I was like, what the fuck is this place?
I go down there fairly often. Well, not fairly often, but usually once a year to see the Wilkes-Barre Penguins play in Lehigh. We got to go there with Dolan this year.
I love that.
But I go down there and I think to myself, like, goodness gracious.
Yeah, I mean,
that's all you can think.
Good grief.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
Oh, my Lanta. This is... Yeah, it was bad, but...
We got upgraded. Our seats got upgraded.
Thank you, Tony.
Yeah, Tony Coke.
Tony's a ghoul.
Yeah, Tony's Ghoul Nation. The owner of the wrestling company, AEW, he's a rich Indian guy who borrowed the money from his father to start the company. And he's like... He gets like a little kid excited about these wrestlers, and it's not like it's The Rock. Like he'll get that way about some guy you've never heard of from Japan or something.
Yeah.
And he comes out there, and people call him Tony Coke because he's eccentric.
Skiing.
Yeah.
There was a the fuck was it called? There's one good match.
Ospreay and Brian Cage was really good. And I thought the Christian match was good for a TV match.
Yeah.
Like that was, you know what I mean? It told the story. Everything was fine except that main event wasn't any good and the matches went too long.
Yeah.
The
fans were fucking horrible. The WWE crowd wasn't that bad at Mania.
Well, Mania people are like that Raw and SmackDown still.
Yeah.
And house shows and shit.
But the crowd, the guy who's sitting right behind you was very fucking annoying.
Yeah, a guy was yelling the whole time. He was cheering for the less popular wrestler, but like
he was cheering for the less popular wrestler in the during the matches in the less popular company. And I was like, who gives a shit about these people? These people are nobodies.
Well, it's Jericho versus... Well, I care about them. I like those guys.
What?
Haven't you gone to like GCW and CZW and all that shit?
Yeah, but you're going to cheer...
cheering for Private Party.
Private Party?
With Jericho in the ring. Say what you will about Jericho, but he's better than Private Party.
Exactly. And Ultimo Guerrero,
Ultimo Guerrero was awful.
There was a match in this show. It was like this one Japanese guy,
Kazuchika Okada.
He's getting paid millions of dollars to be there, and there's this random bum from Mexico sneaking across our board. Like
whoa!
He's wrestling this guy in Allen. It was such a fucking bad match. He had a mask on, and kept falling off all these. It was horrible.
Yeah, that was.
And that guy was cheering for Ultimo Guerrero.
It was all Ultimo Guerrero's fault that match is bad too.
Yeah.
Okada, what could Okada do? But like, yeah, it was a great time. We had a great time.
Yeah, it was a fun time.
I'll tell you what, those nachos, they could have put a little more in.
What they put on yours?
I got the ones with the sour cream and the tomato and onion and lettuce.
I went up to the stand and I asked for mozzarella sticks. And she goes, well, we don't have mozzarella sticks right now, but we got pizza. But it's going to be a minute.
A piece of pizza?
A piece of pizza. It's going to be a minute. And I was like, okay, well, what do you have that's ready now? We got nachos. But they weren't.
Who's that, your mother?
That's
your auntie?
That's the lady at the stand. And I go, okay, I'll have nachos. And the nachos were just corn chips with cheese.
Yeah, you should have gone up to the nachos at their own stand. They also had these hot dogs I was going to get one of. But
yeah.
I decided to get the Chos, folks. We love the Chos.
There was a guy in the 2 rows in front of us. I saw him walk up the steps. He had a T-shirt that said, Raw is Benoit.
Fantastic.
Out of all the shirts you're going to wear to a show, why the fuck would you pick that shirt?
I ordered a shirt today that said Hawk 2 2024. Spit on that thing.
Why would you wear a Benoit shirt, though? That's insane.
I wanted to get one once when I was a teen that said Daniel should have tapped, but my mom wouldn't order it once I told her what it meant.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was too young to have a credit card or anything. Also, we were poor.
Yeah.
But I wanted a shirt that said Daniel should have tapped in Bowflexes to necks.
Bowflexes to necks isn't bad. Raw is bad. I don't think that was a shirt made in the 90s or the early 2000s.
No, you had to get that made.
I think you had to get that made.
Toothless Aggression. That's the shirt I want.
Oh, yeah, the OG Benoit shirts. And then you were saying, what did you say in the car about? I said, I always wondered what Eddie and Benoit would be doing if they were still alive today.
Yeah, they'd probably be gay. They'd
yeah.
probably be a couple of homos.
That's what you said, yeah.
I think I used a different word, but...
You did.
Pfizer shills is what I said.
Orale, vato. Make sure you get your vaccines, man.
Look, Ray, you say Dominic is your son. That's not even your son. You don't even know his gender. Mijo, I'm your birth parent.
You're going to transition essay.
Eddie Guerrero died brushing his teeth in a Minnesota hotel in 2005.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, fuck him.
You don't like Eddie?
No, I like Eddie. I don't
You
like
like Rusty?
Chavito. I don't. No, let his rest be peaceful. Fine, let him go.
There's no. Honestly, the only good Guerrero wrestler there is Eddie.
Chavo's not any
sucks.
good.
Chavo's not any good.
Hector,
I don't really. Was he the gobbledygooker?
I think he was actually.
Yeah.
I expected that to be Jimmy Wang Yang,
I love Jimmy Wang Yang.
the gobbledygooker.
Call me all American. I'm a redneck to and fro. Got my hat in my pickup truck. Jimmy Wang Yang. He was the best wrestler of all time, brother.
Jimmy, I don't think I've ever watched a full match.
Neither have I.
So the NBA is over. What do we think of the Celtics beating the Mavs? The finals were one of the worst finals I've seen in a long time.
I didn't watch one single finals game, and I liked Jason Tatum until he did the speeches, and I saw he copied off of
Kobe.
Well,
you know, a couple of years ago, he texted Kobe's number before a game. In
Really?
like 2022, he texted Kobe's number before a game.
Oh, when he died. Oh,
Like he'd been dead for.
That's pathetic.
Yeah.
That is fucking pathetic. I didn't even know about that. No wonder people hate him then. Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes complete sense why people hate him.
There have been all these memes that have said like Jason Tatum trying to recreate every finals moment.
He was.
Yeah,
He did Steph. He did.
We did it!
We did it! Kevin Garnett. He did Kobe. He did somebody else too. Yeah.
That he looked like the Santa at the end of the SpongeBob Christmas episode where he's walking.
Yeah, so no wonder people hate him then. He's a fucking fraud.
And then you got Jaylen Brown, who fucking he thought he was goddamn Malcolm X, because the rich guy during COVID, when there's nothing to do, he drove from Massachusetts to Georgia to go to a George Floyd protest. And the guy who makes $60 million a year puts a few $1 million back into communities. Guess what, buddy? You're no fucking hero.
Yeah,
okay?
really. Yeah.
Jaylen Brown, you piece of shit. You can't dribble. And I hate the Celtics though.
There's the one guy on the Celtics I like whose name I don't know.
Porzingis?
Not Porzingis.
Peyton Pritchard?
He's a black guy.
Oh, yeah.
It's not
Is it Drew?
Drew Holiday.
I love
yes,
Drew
Holiday.
One of my favorite Sixers as a kid.
Yeah.
Him and Iguodala together.
Yeah, I don't really remember Jalen. I feel bad for Marcus Smart.
They needed to do it to get rid of him.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys who he's like me.
I hated Marcus Smart, but I do feel bad being like going off the team, and as soon as you leave the team, they win a championship.
Yeah, but
what does that say about you, brother?
Well, I'll tell you something. It's like DX lasted for years after Michaels went, but only if Michaels sucked.
I saw a video of Michaels. He was in some segment. He was only all he was wearing was his fucking shorts, and he was fucking playing with his dick in the middle of the ring.
I love that.
That was pathetic.
No, I like that.
Why do you like that?
Because at the time, the women loved it.
Yeah, but what the fuck? That's gay. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, I'm gay.
The fuck? No wonder Bret Hart fucking hated him.
No
wonder people like fucking Bret more than Michaels.
Oh, people like Michaels more than Bret.
Most people like Michaels. I think I don't know, Bret.
Most people like Michaels way more than Bret. The casual fan especially.
Maybe the fans at the time I think like in like 97, 96 liked Bret more.
Yes, I agree.
If Bret had the career resurgence that Shawn had.
Oh yeah, that'd be.
If Goldberg didn't kick me right in the fucking head, I'd be.
And I said, watch out for the kick. You got to watch Death of WCW.
I know. I have to watch that really.
That's
bad.
when you watch that. Let's record like 30 on it for the Patreon. We keep saying we're gonna do stuff for the Patreon.
Yeah, but I don't know if people want to see that because there are not a lot of people and wrestling fans that are subscribers to our Patreon.
We'll get someone to do it.
All right.
We'll get someone. We'll get some retard to fucking sign up for it.
Yeah, somebody will.
We got to give them some content.
What's going on?
Chuck Gondos will watch it. He likes wrestling.
No, he unsubscribed to Patreon.
No, he didn't.
Yeah,
did he really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, we don't post anything on the bonus content.
We've
so
given him nothing. We've given him nothing.
Yeah, but he has no right. He had no right to subscribe in the first place.
We'll reinvest. We'll reinvest. I'll get on Chuck. We'll bring Chuck in here. We got to have a guest next week. Let's have Campbell.
All right, we'll get Campbell here.
I want to get Campbell in this place. Oh, hello. Hey, oh.
So you see that thing with the 18 to 26 age for draft or something like that?
Yep. Doesn't affect me, nigga.
No, it doesn't affect me either.
You're 25.
Have fun getting me to go to war.
Yeah, I agree.
Have fun. Have fun.
And I don't say it, but having the estrogen deficiency and the surgeries, you wouldn't have to go.
Even if I did, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't go. I'd go to prison.
Me too.
I've always thought that. I'd rather go to prison.
That's a frequent topic on this show, the prison or
war.
It
is, yeah. I've always thought I'd rather go to prison than go to war.
Because you'd convert to Islam.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I think I would love for them to draft me if I had like, if you have surgeries from like birth, you know what I mean? Like from something you didn't do, like that's the ultimate excuse to not go.
Yeah.
It's like, listen, you pigs want me to go and fight?
Yeah, you're an idiot. I'm not fighting for this country. Especially with Biden as the president, no way.
I joke, there's a comic in the scene who's an ex-vet, and he's a pretty left-leaning guy. So it's good that he killed brown people at war because that's what left-leaning people do. He didn't kill anybody at war. He's just in the National Guard.
Do I know this guy?
Yeah, Brendan. And he goes, Murphy, Burrow.
I didn't know he was an ex-vet?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Actually, he's a vet. I guess vet means ex-vet. I misspoke. But I always joke with them that he, when Trump lost the election, he said, you know what? I can't serve. I can't serve anymore. And he's like, I know. How'd you figure me out? He was telling me that he thinks I should at least get a quarter of Juneteenth for myself. And I said, the Irish should get half.
He's a good guy.
Oh, I love that guy.
I love that guy. I had no idea he was. If you had to choose what branch to be in, which one would you choose?
Space Force.
That's what I would do too. Air Force, Space Force, yeah.
Not the Air Force. Well, no, I hear the Air Force is easy.
The Space Force is a branch, is a part of the Air Force.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I looked into it. I thought about joining the Air Force.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. That's the only times I've ever thought about joining the military. I was like a late teen, and that's when life was going. Like it's the equivalent of life's going poorly when you start going to comedy, and life's really going poorly when you start thinking about joining the service.
Yeah, one time I was like, I said, I had a call with a recruiter one time. I had to lose weight to get to join. And he goes, okay, I'll call you next year. I'm like, all right. I wasn't going to commit to it. A year later, I'm walking.
I think I knew you for this.
Did you?
Yeah. Well,
a year later, he calls me. I'm walking around campus. He goes, hello. He goes, hey, it's his Officer Smith from the U.S. Army. I'm calling to see for Luke. I'm like, yeah. He goes, oh, okay. So you want an update? What's your weight at now? I'm like, how much weight you lose? I'm like, I lost -2 pounds.
What did he say?
I gained 2. He goes, what?
He said that?
Yeah, I'm like, I lost -2. I gained 2 pounds. He goes, all right, we'll call you back in a year. I was like, you don't have to worry about that. I'm not going to fucking lose weight for the military.
What?
Yeah. Dude, I've had this guy from this fucking insurance place, this guy Nick from Savvy Insurance.
Savvy?
He's been calling me for 4 weeks. He goes, hey, Luke, I want to see if you're interested in lowering your car insurance payment by $60. I'm like, because I know it's smart to do that, but
is it?
What's that?
Would you really save anything, or are you getting?
I don't know. I think I'm saving something, but it's like I'd rather keep paying the extra $60
to not have to talk. Yep, me too.
And he's calling me every day for 4 weeks. Hey, Luke, this is Nick with Savvy Insurance.
You just got to tell him to take you off the list.
I don't feel like talking. He should take a hint.
Yeah.
If you're calling me for 4 weeks, I'm not answering. I don't want to talk to you.
But he's only calling you because he knows you won't answer, so he can say, I called 30 people today, none of them answered.
Oh, that's a good point.
But a lot of those guys make commission, so that wouldn't make sense.
I told you about the one guy, my current insurance. I got into that car accident down Secaucus. I backed into.
You're a storyteller.
I backed into that Cadillac.
Oh yeah, I remember. I didn't know that you actually admitted to that.
What's that?
I thought you just drove off.
No, I admitted to that.
Damn.
I really thought about driving off.
Yeah.
But
you kidding?
I was like, I said, I called.
I hit a guy and drive off.
Oh, so would I. And I hit
maybe a dog.
I hit this Cadillac and I said, I called my insurance. I got the car. I got the insurance literally a week before I got into the accident. So I call the guy. I go, hey, Dave, this is Luke. I got into a car accident. And he goes, what, are you kidding? And I was like, yeah, Dave, I thought it'd be a really fun joke to call my insurance agent and lie about getting into a car accident.
Well, I'll tell you something. Somebody could come into this house and spit in my face and walk out, and I'd still probably be nicer than an insurance person is when it's time to collect.
I think it's true. That's a good point.
These people
I was like, are you fucking kidding? Why would I joke about that, you dumb piece of shit?
Our friend Dunbar, he did a set at His Philly's Funniest where he talked about...
We had him as a guest, and I fucked up the recording.
I know, and I love that. I hope we never have him back. I joke. He and I got in an argument here one day, and I was in a bad mood, and I was yelling and everything.
That gave me a panic attack.
Did it?
Yeah, it did.
And then Luke said to me, come on, we're all friends here. And I said, don't interrupt me, Luke.
I just said, hey, guys, shut the fuck up. Calm down. And you go, don't talk over me, dude.
Oh, did I say that?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not trying to fight anybody.
Oh my God, he and I, it was just, dude. He's like Peyton Manning, how he gets into yelling matches on the side. Like, I love the guy like family, but he pisses me off.
He's always Dunbar. I love Dunbar.
But he did, to finish the story, he did this Hitler bit. You have 4 minutes to go up there, and he did this Hitler bit. It's like, you got to build up equity with people who don't know you before you start talking about Hitler, especially looking like him.
Yeah.
He looks like a Nazi.
But he had that one joke about the restaurant joke. That should have done well.
I agree.
What the fuck was I going to say?
He's funny. He's hysterical.
I love Dunbar, but he is a fucking asshole. Like, he's not an asshole, but he's every time you have an opinion about something, he'll always do the opposite. And that's me saying that.
Yeah, he has to think he came up with it himself.
What did he say recently in the group chat that was fucking...
Rothrock is good?
No, Rothrock... No, not that. Rothrock is good as a good comic.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck, what the hell? What did he say? Something about going to... Oh, you didn't want to go to... whatchamacallit? High Note Humor. He didn't want to go to High Note. He wants to stay at 13.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a fucker.
Well, that's not
Every
that
other
bad.
week, though, he doesn't want to go to 13. He wants to try a new place.
True. I remember the one time I drove him 2 hours to a show. I got him booked on. He goes, as soon as he came into the place, yeah, dude, fucking 2 hour drive is gonna be fucking brutal, dude. And on the way there, oh, dude, I fucking hate these 2 hour drives, dude, fucking brutal. Then an hour and a half passes. Yo, dude, how far are we? Like 15 minutes. Oh, dude, it wasn't bad, dude. That's pretty good.
Oh, what was he doing tonight? We should have seen what he was up to.
Oh, that's a good point. I don't know. I have no idea.
That's all right. I'll get drunk on this couch after.
He's probably watching some fucking shitty movie about...
He watches
bullshit.
a lot of movies.
Yeah, well, when you do nothing for work, that's what you can do.
Yeah, he lives at home. He stays at home all day. Well, no, your job's full remote now, too.
Yeah.
You're going to get so bored. You're going to be a comedy every night.
I know. That's what the one thing that worried me.
No, that's what has me happy. You should be a comedy every night.
I wonder what's going to happen in the next round. Hopefully I advance. Hopefully I won the entire competition.
Oh, funniest?
Yeah.
No, I mean, you're good enough to. You can't have any expectations with that, though.
No, I shouldn't.
Some of the people there, dude. I thought, this grinning asshole, this guy won this competition. This guy sucks. This guy fucking blows.
I never seen him perform stand-up. My first headlining spot I got because he didn't show up.
Nice.
Yeah, so.
Well, the show was better for it.
Really?
I don't hate the guy.
I never seen him do stand-up, so I can't say.
He's just painfully awkward.
That's like 95% of comics in the scene, though.
Yeah, but some of them are funny. Who's your prediction to win the competition?
Medina. I'd say Medina's a good
Medina's
pick.
a great pick. Medina, I would say Jacqueline, too.
Is she in it? I could see her winning it. They haven't had a woman win it in a while.
Which is why a woman's going to win this year, and I think it's going to be one of those two.
Well, we said that the past 3 years, I think, right?
Yeah, but they had Spark. They had a black guy win it a year or two ago, and that's to them, that's the same as picking a woman. They see it as whites and non-whites.
I was hoping Delco Scro was going to win it 1 year.
I'm glad I didn't sign up still.
That's a good position. I mean, I wish sounding it's just driving there, parking in Philadelphia, watching.
I mean, I'm still going to be there as much as you, going to watch everybody's. I realized after I didn't sign up, I don't have the guts to not go to my friends' nights.
I know.
I'm going to be there. I don't think I have to be there again until Charlie and Lakshmi's.
Yeah, Charlie Lakshmi. We got Max Campbell, Steve Caines.
I just like when they overlap, like Charlie Lakshmi and Stanley, Mike Stanley. They're all the same night.
I was happy the one time. I was happy. I was like, when Joe and Lakshmi advanced, we all went crazy. That was
great. Well, that's how I felt with you and Medina.
Yeah, I was very happy about that.
Only
that shows that what our group, though, not to be,
What, you don't think that there's not, like, you think that the other groups, when their friends move on, they secretly resent them? In Philly, you think that?
Yeah, I do think that. I do.
Oh, my God, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's just my Watergate investigation. Yeah.
They don't know how to be friends. It's all a bunch of chicks. All the guys are like chicks. They don't know how to be fucking friends with each other. You can't be happy for a buddy.
Yeah, it seems like it, right? It's like, yeah, because nobody else did that when any of their friends advance. Nobody goes goes crazy and starts clapping.
No, they just clap for like fucking, even like, you know what I mean?
That was only our group doing that.
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
It's almost like our group is like the only tight-knit group of like actual friends in the scene.
Well, yeah, they obviously.
And we have such a high bar to be part of our friend group. Be funny.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that's why resent us.
Maybe.
No, they actually like.
Good guy.
No, he's not. But he's a decent enough guy in that he's racist and he doesn't.
That's all you need, folks.
I actually he was far from the guy to go out there. How he fucking sucks.
Yeah.
But
we're making up for lost time. You gotta do a lot of censors this episode.
Yeah. He's not that bad a guy to tell. I just make him nervous, which I like. I like to go up and say stuff. He likes that JBL sketch where they fucking are at the border.
That's one of the greatest sketches in WWE history.
I agree. What time are we at?
We're at 48 minutes.
All right. Well, I've made a decision. We're retiring, at least for a temporary period, the gay movies.
We're retiring the gay movies?
Or the today movies,
okay.
a.k.a. the gay movies.
Okay.
We're going to start with...
Oh, we're doing a new segment.
We're going to have a new segment. Which celebrities will be rewritten as women if the liberal agenda continues?
So who was there an example of this happening before?
No. Well, I mean, maybe Susan B. Anthony was a man and it was rewritten. I think that one day they're going to describe Tom Brady as a black woman.
No way.
And he's going to...
That's the Patriot way.
And I told Mr. Kraft, I ain't care if I 41, I ain't care if I 42. Bill ain't getting rid of me on some shit.
You gonna get rid of me? I'm gonna retire my ass to Tampa Bay.
I be telling you, I be going to Tampa Bay, and I tell my boy Julian, you gotta come, but he retired.
Those guys Julian's podcast is pretty good.
Never listened.
It's pretty good. He had the one with Matt Light. That was pretty good.
Oh, the lineman?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like him. I like his skin tone.
He had a segment of the thing where he talked about he put a fake mouse on Bill's computer that shocks you.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really funny to do that to Bill Belichick.
How does it shock you? You touch it?
You press down and it shocks you.
Oh, a mouse. I thought it was a mouse.
Yeah.
Computer mouse. Yeah. No, I have a good time. So, what should we talk about for the last 10 minutes of the pod?
I don't know. I have no idea. Apologies to all the...
Here, and yeah, so the Hot Tua memes really they've taken over. I haven't seen memes jump up that quickly. Like, these are everywhere now.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw him on TikTok, but the video's only got like a couple hundred likes on it.
I only saw the girl yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. She's hot.
Yeah, she's really good.
She's oh my god. She's hot. What I'd give. Where is that video recorded?
I don't know.
Looked like the beach or something on the boardwalk.
I have no idea. I haven't seen. I like I like the one when they posted. I think you put it on your story. Give me that. The NFL. Who was that? Ghetto Gronk, AJ Hawk, and Tua Tagovailoa.
Oh yeah. That was really funny. The Hawk Tua, and I love the Buffalo Bills gay flag.
Oh, that was so funny.
Buffalo, the Bills are starting a like gay themed flag football league, and people were joking that it was like the L in flag.
Yeah.
Thank God if they forgot the gay flag football league. And then did you see the thing about Caleb Williams throwing for 500 yards on the Buffalo ball sack?
Yeah. You see the part where it's like it's Caleb Williams and some other guy, Malik Nasir or something like that, or
Carl Nassib
making their two black guys making out.
Well, Carl Nassib's white.
Is he?
No, yeah.
Well, the video was like Lil Nas X and a black guy making out, and I saw that and I went, like I was grossed out by it.
Carl Nassib is gay because he went to Penn State. That's my theory.
Is he retired? Right? He's not.
Yeah, nobody wants that guy.
No.
That probably cost him a contract.
There's another guy, Michael Sam or Sam Michael.
Michael Sam.
He's no longer in the league either.
No, he never even played. He got drafted just to probably be the fucking fluffer of the team.
They got to sign AB and Chandler Jones to a team.
They're done. Chandler Jones is old.
I know.
AB is done too. You can't be fucking talking about the GOAT's wife, even though she's a fucking
What was
whore.
he saying?
He was joking after she cheated on him. He was posting pictures of him hugging Giselle and stuff. And it's like, do you realize that Tom Brady let you stay in his house when no one wanted you to like, you got thrown off the Steelers. No one wanted you around. Brady let you stay in his house.
He was on the Raiders for like 2 seconds before the game started.
Yeah, I want to get a Raiders AB jersey.
How many times do you think John Gruden said the N-word talking about, I'll tell you, this guy, Antonio Brown, he's a...
Well, however many he did, add 8 or 9 more and it still wouldn't be enough.
This guy, Antonio Brown, left the team. What a black piece of shit he is.
He's got lips like Michelin tires.
He's got lips like Michelin. That guy does have big lips. I always
that he said that
Gruden.
about?
Yes,
yeah.
DeMaurice Smith has big lips. They are Michelin tire size, folks. They were. I mean, not to be racist. He wasn't. That's not.
Imagine seeing them slapping around on some pork.
It's like Gruden shouldn't have got fired. I hope he comes back to the league.
I don't think it's going to happen. I think people don't like him.
I think people I don't like him. I don't blame him for not liking him. Though.
Yeah, he taxes you.
I know, because if you talk about his play calls are insane. I was talking about this like so many times before.
Spider 2-eye banana.
Spider 2-eye banana. Left right shrimp on Delta 8-5. All those play calls, the Raiders will go 5-12. It's like,
oh, the what?
All those like complicated, intricate play calls, and the Raiders will go 5-12.
I thought you said the Braves. I was thrown off, but yes, I agree. Did you see Bryce Harper drinking the vodka in the?
I didn't.
In the dugout in London, he was doing. I gotta crack my neck.
What do you feel about that? You don't like that?
No, I like it.
I like Bryce Harper,
but it's crazy to think it was going to lead me bringing. I don't like him. It was going to lead me to bring out how he got that happened to him. He left Washington. They immediately won.
I felt bad for him, but
I felt glad.
I like the Phillies. I don't really care about the Phillies, but I'll root for them. But I was happy the Nationals won that World Series because
me too.
I was like, it
Max
was cool.
Scherzer. I love Max Scherzer.
Max Scherzer. Juan Soto was on that team.
Oh yeah, we love.
I got called gay by my grandpa because I said I liked the Nationals gray and pink flowers jersey.
Gay by your grandpa?
Yeah.
I think those are nice.
Those are really nice jerseys.
Yeah. They got rid of them though.
I know.
They're like blue now.
I do. I hate those Phillies ones.
They're disgusting.
That's another thing I hated about my old job. People would just wear jerseys for like no reason, and so many people wore those Phillies jerseys. Those new Phillies, they're disgusting.
The City Connect, they're awful. Yeah, it's pathetic. Those jerseys.
Horrible.
They if they were red, they'd look better. But they should have. They got rid of wearing that red jersey. They used to wear that in the third game of 3-game road stands. But it's like if you're gonna wear a colored jersey, why not wear it at home? But don't fucking wear a piece of shit one.
I like the old school baby blue and burgundy jerseys they have.
The Phillies?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know what ones you mean. Yeah, they're fantastic.
And we've been getting suggested from some people to get Lenny Dykstra on the Ghouls.
I'd do it.
Yeah, but the thing is, he has to stay over places.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't?
He'll ask, but we don't have to let him. If I gave him $100 to come here and do this, he'd do it.
You think you can set that up? If you can set that up, I'd love that.
Yeah, I'll ask him.
Well, that's a potential next guest. Is
Lenny and I are friends. We talk about cigars on Twitter.
I love Lenny. Lenny was the most famous person I talked to on Twitter.
World renowned. Didn't you talk to Gabriel Iglesias?
He followed my old account that I haven't had in 10 years.
Oh, well, why would you want that? No, I'm serious. I hate Gabriel Iglesias.
Why does everybody hate him? He's a good comic.
He's just unfortunate to look at.
He's no Doug Stanhope.
I like Stanhope.
I know everybody likes Stanhope.
No, I don't like. I couldn't tell you anything. that he's ever done. I don't respect any of the comics. I don't care about Patrice. I don't care about fucking
Patrice
Attell.
was better on a podcast, I think. Attell was funny.
I'm not saying they aren't funny. I just don't care about them. I don't care about Voss. I don't care about Norton.
Nobody cares about Voss or Norton.
I think people care about Norton.
Norton more than Voss.
I used to really like Norton, but he got me with all the fucking
transgender stuff.
He just he had that black guy licking his bald head at the beginning of one of his specials. That was I watched that in 2015. And I decided I'm not watching comedy anymore.
I didn't even know about that.
It's terrible.
What black guy?
Some black guy was pretending to be fucking him, and he licked his bald head. He licked Jim's bald head.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Why would you?
That's the same shit Stan will be doing one day. Not as
you got to stop mentioning the comics, please.
You're gonna tell me he wouldn't let some guy lick him for fucking comedy?
I'm not saying I disagree with you, but I would love to agree with you off camera, off mic, off audio.
Oh my gosh! All right, well, listen, we're putting our best foot forward. What are we at? 55.
We can end it.
That's it for the Ghouls this week. We're back. We're gonna be back next week with the great Campbell or Lenny.
Or Lenny, or both. Why not have both?
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Campbell described Lenny Dykstra as the brother he always wanted.
Take care.